Don't.
First and foremost, I want to thank God for all the talents I got. It's only because of you, man. All perfect gifts, all good and perfect gifts come from the Lord.
This type of stuff. Boom. What's your relationship with Jesus?
Can I stop you right there?
Go ahead, man.
I'm so glad you put Jesus in that, right?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people like to ask, what is your relationship with God?
Mhm.
And
that could be a lot of different things.
okay, thank you. Can you elaborate on that real quick and then continue? Because I thought that I just think that's so important, because that's what's your relationship like with God is now such a cliche used in so many ways, because Jesus now, like when you put Jesus in the fold, it's that separator. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you can elaborate on why that's important to ask that particular question and why we got to stick true to that question, because that changes the whole dynamic of everything. So please, if you don't mind, bro, touch on that.
Well, I think this is more of a misunderstanding in the States, because we're just now being introduced to more of the ancient teachings that people are having throughout the internet from other places. So God to someone in Asia could be much different than God to someone here. Just because a person is God does not mean that they mean God the Father or Jesus Christ. And the reason you want to say Jesus Christ is because he is the one, he's the separator. Okay. So there's a lot of religions that believe in one God, or believe in the Alpha Omega, and will call him Almighty. Okay, but they don't acknowledge Christ. And if you don't acknowledge Christ, then it's like Christ said, the way to get to the Father is through me. Okay,
Yeah.
get to heaven is through me. So if you're not acknowledging Christ, if you don't have the relationship with Christ, then you have to you have to take that up with God. So so that's the important part of it, because a lot of people worship different gods, false gods, and those sorts of things. So, and they think they think that is God. They think that is God the Father. But also understand that what we talked about in one of our previous episodes is that God is a three-part being. God the Father who's in heaven, God the Son, Jesus Christ, okay, and the Holy Spirit, which is Jesus Christ that's within you. They're all the same God, but with three different functions. So if you get to talking to someone and you ask them, what's your relationship with Jesus? Do you understand the Holy Spirit? Those type of things. Then you know that person is on par with Christianity in the way that you believe. But yeah, that's one good question to ask. And
message, Lord knows that I'm heaven sent. Thank God for the future, past, and the present tense. It's newfound love for my Father God. Got the devil tense.